Hey everybody, welcome back to BobkeTV. Next up, what to wear in the dead of winter when it's bitterly cold and you're so sick and tired of riding the rollers or the trainer that you gotta get out for a ride, or you're a professional cyclist or at a very high level and you'd like to do some training. This is what I generally wear. Sometimes I might add a layer here and there, but these are the basics. Same basics as a summertime outfit with shoes and socks. On top of that, some heavy duty neoprene reinforced thermal booties. A little bit spendy. These cost me $120, but they last and keep my feet warm, which is so critical to even get out the door and be able to ride. Durango, Colorado, where I've spent so many miles training in the wintertime. This will save your life and keep you training day in and day out during the winter if you have to go outside. I also have, and recommend highly, and a few companies make these, thermal shorts. These are actually thermal bib shorts. These are pretty expensive too. I've had them for a long time. Made by ASOS, but double thick material and indispensable in keeping me going in the winter months when it's snowy and freezing cold outside. Over the top of those, another ASOS unit, and they make some of the best thermal gear out there, thermal tights. These are very expensive, reinforced against the wind, waterproof, breathable. All of the high-tech material goes into making these. These are an absolute work of art. I've had these for so many years and invested heavily when I bought them. They don't even make these anymore, but their replacements are, even though I haven't tried them, I would imagine them to be absolutely spectacular. Air block technology was cutting edge when these came out. You can maybe research that and see how many years I've had these. I can't even remember. I take a sleeveless wool jersey as my first layer, a little bit heavier short sleeve jersey on top of that, and the piece de resistance. This is from Jordana. This is one of the warmest garments I have in my entire wardrobe. Heavily reinforced throughout. Waterproof membrane on the outside, a couple of pockets in the back, and one with a zipper, very convenient for your ID. This one is not waterproof, but I generally, if I'm riding and it's that miserable outside, I'm not going to be reaching for my phone, taking my gloves off, and fielding calls. I will be so gripped of just trying to stay warm and keep my feet moving, keep pedaling, that I will not generally take my phone with me when it's wintry. I like a little muffler. This goes right over the top of everything. Sits right there, very sharp. If it gets insanely cold, you can also warm up a little bit. If you want to rob a bank, I don't recommend that because I don't think you can get too far. Forget I said that. Don't rob any banks. If it's sunny out, you're still going to need a little sunscreen. So don't forget on your nose. It won't be a whole lot exposed, but nose, around your eyes, anything that might be exposed. Sunglasses. That actually helps quite a bit when the weather's bad, keeping the cold out of your eyes. And the winterized helmet. You can find in the catalog of videos a video that will be how to winterize your helmet. This is covered in heavy-duty packing tape, transparent, and it's very cost-effective. It's very lightweight. It doesn't change the performance. It might be even a little bit more aerodynamic, but that goes over the top, and it makes a nice little seal around your cranium. And there's no cold air getting in there. All the vents are closed. This is just like a big, giant heater on top of your head. You might have to loosen this up a little bit to get around all the clothing that will be bunched up here. And of course, if it's that cold, you have to have some thermal gloves. There's a wide variety. These ones are from cross country skiing, and they have a tremendous amount of insulation, but they're still thin enough that I can hold the bars and I don't lose any of the maneuverability that is critical to safety on the bike. So thin enough to brake, shift gears, reach for the water bottle, but not so thick that I can't hold on to the bars or shift or brake adequately. There's tons of companies that make great cycling gloves for the winter time. That's it for the winter. Don't forget to take your water bottle. Sometimes if it's on the bike and it's really cold, the water bottle will freeze. So you might want to start with the water bottle in your back pocket. Keep a little bit warmer, keep it from freezing. And hydration just as critical in the winter months as in the summertime. All right, everybody. That should get you out in the coldest of days and break up the tedium of riding the indoor trainer or the rollers week in and week out throughout the winter, especially if you live up in the snow belt or in the mountains like I do in Durango, Colorado. Follow me on Facebook and Twitter if you'd like. Please click on my face to subscribe. Click on the t-shirt for merchandise. Comments, what do you like to wear? Maybe you don't like to ride in the wintertime, let me know. Thanks for watching these, and thumbs up, greatly appreciated.